As a kid, Johnny Dale wanted to be a paleontologist or pro wrestler, so it makes perfect sense that he would end up fronting a rock and roll band. Hailing from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Johnny Two Fingers, pro wrestler Cannonball Kelly, and Travis Geib came together over a decade ago to form Johnny Two Fingers and the Deformities. They've been playing venues from Quebec City to Victoria and everywhere in between. They describe their brand of music as wrestle rock because they have a professional wrestler in their midst, and they're the undisputed heavyweight champions of rock and roll. Please welcome Johnny Two Fingers and the Deformities to our Telemiracle stage. They're sure to get you moving, and while you're up, you might as well call 306-683-2023 to donate, or you can donate online at telemiracle.com anytime.
Cruising, I ain't fooling, we can A 2, 3, 4. I did it one more time. Sorry, John. Cause they're funny.
Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, Johnny Two Fingers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
together. Is a lie. Seasons changing all the time. I welcome the reaper when it's my time. Just bring peace and joy to all mankind. We're all, yeah, we're all, woo, yeah, we're all in this together. About delivering pain in front of feverish fans, cursing his name. All rise for Cannonball Kelly. Make way for Cannonball Kelly. Kelly learned how to fight at a very young age. For the feverish fans, that's her name. We're fighting, that's not the name of the game.
Well, I had been watching Telemiracle on TV when it was on for, I can't remember how many years. Well, then one year Noreen said, they're having a mini Telemiracle in Martinsville, let's go in. So we did, and they had some local entertainment, and then they had 4 or 5 couples explain how they had been helped. And that grabbed me by the hind leg. I forget which one's the hind one, but anyway, and I just thought, boy, that is something so worthwhile. It helps people that really need it.
So when he had this grandiose idea about riding to Regina, actually, because that's where the next Telemiracle was going to be held. And so our first ride started out by the Esso down on Highway 11, and we had quite a turnout.
It was approximately 40 riders.
And our pledges started small. I think maybe the first year, what was it, $2,500? I mean, but you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere.
Remind me, how many years is this that you've been involved with Telemiracle?
It's getting around to 23, 24, I guess.
Well, you know what? We appreciate you helping out Telemiracle every year. You're someone that, you know, I look up to as a person of...
Raising money for Telemiracle was always a great feeling for all of us, whoever did it. I mean, our last night at camp when we do our trail rides was just so tearful and joyful and really happy.
It's a really nice feeling knowing how Telemiracle helps people. Well, Telemiracle has supported me, helped me by, I needed new hearing aids and they looked after that. I had broke my hip, and so this walker really helped me getting around, and they've looked after that. And I certainly appreciated that very, very much.
It's important to support Telemiracle because they do so much for the community. I mean, it's not only individuals, but it's nursing homes and places like that. They give a van or give a person who needs a wheelchair van the money to make that happen. And that's so important. And since it's helped us and our family, yeah, it's just the greatest feeling knowing that that Saskatchewan can raise money and be this helping hand to someone else.
My name is Blair. I have fibromyalgia, neuropathy, and myofascial pain syndrome. I get a lot of numbness and tingling in my legs as well as pain throughout my whole body. So it makes it difficult to stand and walk. I received Telemiracle funding for my wheelchair, a lift chair, and funding for a stair lift and a ramp. The lift chair prevents a lot of pain sitting down and standing up. And even just sitting there makes a big difference. I wasn't able to sit for very long. I would go from the living room for maybe an hour and then I was back in bed. Which, you know, I wasn't able to hang around with my husband or my animals or anything like that. The stair lift was put in about 2 days ago now. In the past day and a half, I've been up and down the stairs quite a bit just because I can. Prior to the stair lift, I would either sleep in the living room or my husband would put his hands on my back and I would basically lean against him and walk up the stairs just so that if I did fall down the stairs, he'd be able to grab me. And now I'm able to put things away. I'm able to sleep in the bed with my husband. It's a huge freedom that people take for granted, definitely. When you're stuck to one floor, your world becomes that floor.
My name is Jason Kelm. I am the sales manager and a partner here at Prairie Heart Mobility. We're excited to be able to put in this ramp for them. It'll allow them that secure access in and out of their home, not having to worry about, people are always concerned, even if it's a battery operated lift, something can go wrong. With the ramp, if you've got the room, it's a nice, safe way to get in and out of your home for them, and just peace of mind.
When the ramp comes in, I'm hoping that I'll be able to take my dog out. I'm hoping I'll be able to go for walks, get to the car a lot easier, just leave the house, I guess. Without the Telemiracle funding, I don't think I'd have much of a life. I was really struggling with my mental health before I had the devices that I have now. And basically I didn't want to live before because I couldn't, like I said, go upstairs, I couldn't go outside, I couldn't see my family. It was really restrictive. My hope for the future is that my world will get bigger.
My name is Lisa Franks. I have lived in Saskatchewan my whole life. If I were to describe myself, I would be an athlete, an adventurer, and I'm just always seeking new things to try and do. When I was 14 years old, I had a very rare condition called an arteriovenous malformation, or an AVM. And basically that was just a cluster of blood vessels that had formed in my spinal cord and had basically burst while I was sleeping one night. And that caused paralysis. When I woke up from that operation, I was completely paralyzed. I was on a ventilator, and I was just wondering where my life would go. Even though I couldn't move anything at that point, it was always in the forefront of my mind to get back to being active. And I was so lucky that my physiotherapist at the Wascana Rehab Center was actually married to a Paralympic athlete. And she made an introduction, and within a few weeks of that, I was pushing a racing wheelchair around. So I competed in 3 Paralympic Games. At my first Paralympic Games, I won 4 gold and 1 silver medal. At my second Paralympic Games, I won 2 gold medals and broke 2 world records. And in our third Paralympic Games with wheelchair basketball, we ended up 5th. I just realized that being active and outdoors was a huge passion of mine. I've been mountain biking, kayaking, surfing, paragliding, just anything that, will get that adrenaline going in me. And so in 2020, I was very, very fortunate to receive funding for my wheelchair lift into my van. And it's a very expensive lift because it's very unique. It's not a ramp like most people are used to seeing in a vehicle, but it's just a lift that I attach myself to, and it lifts myself and my chair into the van. I live in my van for periods of the year. It's a camper van, and so I can be off in the wilderness, and I don't have pavement to just unload on. And so to be able to have that lift that can just put me down really in the middle of the river if I wanted it to, really makes a big difference. So I just recently purchased a Bowhead RX bike. It's the top of the line mountain bike out there for adaptive riding, and that's because it has such a narrow width and the front wheels actually articulate like this. So that means I could handle a bit of a side hill, whereas on other bikes I would just flip over. And so that's really important because I do like to ride independently, and I like to be able to challenge myself on narrower trails. Of course, it comes at a cost, and so I was very, very grateful when I heard that I received some partial funding from Kinsman for that as well. So I always tell people that disability can affect anybody at any time in their life, and if they could imagine that tomorrow they need a wheelchair and it's $8,000, and where is that funding going to come from, just to put themselves in that position and realize the importance of this equipment, because it just helps people live their lives. It makes their lives easier, it helps them pursue their passions, and without that funding, that might not at all be possible. I can't overstate how important it is that this funding is available. There aren't other organizations out there that would fund something like an adaptive bike or a wheelchair lift into a van for me. The van and the bike give me so much freedom, and it's something I wouldn't experience if I didn't have that funding. So yeah, it's life-changing.
Regina musicians Zade, Josh Daly, Andrew Coulchar, and Matt Naden have been playing together for 2 years under their band name Zade. They met through a rock program where musicians are randomly put together to write and perform. This combination stuck, and they're releasing their single Trapped, as well as a music video this summer. Zade will be performing a mix of their own songs, as well as covers of the Foo Fighters, Metallica, and Audioslave. Please welcome Zade to our Telemiracle stage, and please call 306-683-2023 to donate, or you can donate online at telemiracle.com anytime.
To allow me now to talk about. Take your pictures down and shake it out. Truth or consequence, say it out loud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. Don't the best of them bleed it out, while the rest of them beat her out. Truth or consequence, say it out loud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. tonight I'm crying and I'm sorry as I fall within me. I'll let myself lost in me. Give me a reason to breathe and live my life. I'm lost in the voices, alone I'm left behind. Can you sing me a lullaby while I give up on my life? Give me a reason to breathe one more time. Lullaby, 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 lullaby. It's the story of my life. I'm drowning in my sorrows. Want to sing this song for once, but I won't be here, I'm sorry. As I fall within me. Of myself lost in me. Give me a reason to breathe and live my life. I'm lost in the voices, alone I'm left behind. Can you sing me lullaby while I give up on my life? Give me a reason to breathe one more time. Lullaby, 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 time before it ends and move to the other side. I am trapped inside the pen. Time before it ends and move to the other side. 'Cause I am trapped inside the pen. Life's so far and gone, can't get back to what I call my home. Life's so far and gone, can't get back to what I call my home. 'Cause I am on my own. 'Cause I am moving on. 'Cause I am on my I can see through all silent taking over everything. There's nowhere to run, the end is near and it will consume me. I can see through all silent taking over everything. There's nowhere to run, the end is near so far and gone. Can't get back to what I call my home. Life's so far and gone. Can't get back to what I call my home. Life's so far and gone. Can't get back to what I call my home. 'Cause I am on my own. I am moving on. 'Cause I am on my own. I'll rock you now. Life's so far and gone, can't get back to what I call my home. Life's so far and gone, can't get back to what I call my home. Come walk with me, 'cause I am on my own. Come walk with me, 'cause I am moving on. Come walk with me, 'cause I am on my make it spy on the hill in the early day. 'Cause I told you beside, shouting God on their run through the endless way. On the fight for the right, yeah, what who to say? For a hill that will kill, why they do not know. Sin and wound test the pride. I will never